here. A little bit of agency, sorry, a lot of agency and a little bit of that carry potential, which we didn't see a ton of from Sorrow in the Demacia Cup.
This FP is kind of getting circles ran around him right now. Milky Way will get spotted, but he's about to have almost 30 like a 30 advantage from the jungle, which is pretty massive when you do think about how many camps that means.
Get him that opportunity, or Jiaozu in the top side there, getting pushed in a little bit, could set up a position for them up there. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, we see Jue dash in here with the Pop Blossom, stuns up too. There goes Sorrow, and that's first blood for bot. Another teleport coming in from both mid laners as Tangyuan and Care join the party. That's going to be all she wrote there on this one, unless they try to find something here in a 4v2. Care uses the ultimate to get away, and it looks like that should be it. Meanwhile, on the top side, we did see Milky Way go for a gank. Of course, always important before you go for one of these major objectives, is Milky Way now making his way towards the mid lane as well. Finds the stun onto Sorrow, and Lola going to go forward here with that ultimate as well.
Oh,
they find the Nico. Yanked right back in by bot, but those are some crucial cooldowns used by both sides. Sorrow without flash, and bot without the Fate's Call.
Well, they still have the Nico ultimate, so that is something that they can look for. Sheer is looking for a teleport after he finishes recall. Xiaoshu is on his way. The top laner should arrive at the same moment, but it's those big ults. I'm looking at what Tangyuan can do with this command shockwave.
Be a very big cooldown that has not been used. Jiaoqi and Lola have both utilized their R buttons right now, and that is why FPX have been able to take control of this Dragon Pit for now. They're trying to zone out Jiaozu. Want to make sure he does not get into the fray. Sheer doing a good job to zone. Now it's a 50-50 and a 4v4. Who's going to find the smite? It will be FPX as they pick up their second Dragon of the game. But now the re-engage here for RNG could be big. But on the other side, it's Shui with the Pop Blossom. Now Sorrow over the other side as well, looking to lock down Tangyuan on a Shockwave. Just issued way too late, and it could be a big wipe here for FPX. They get 5 just for Jue.
It's the second Dragon as well. FPX make a huge team fight win.
The potential for them to be upgraded later into the game. So the big time that you see that major power with the feats of strength is not actually until we get much later into this game.
That's a heartbreaker right there. You saw like the turret goes down maybe 2 seconds after the Herald. They were trying to say, look, we have Trinity Force Jacks, we have the 6 Grubs, maybe we can try to go for this. And they do end up getting 2 turrets, so this lane is going to be very long.
I think if you're FPX, you're hoping that it's a lot of carries, a lot of ability to kind of impact the map in these side lanes. K'Sante able to do that a little bit here, but mostly just used for the team this time around. Care dodges away from the arrow once again, as looks like RNG trying to overload on this top side. You see the Otacon camp will be now spawning in about 3 seconds as we hit the 20-minute mark. It will be on the top side, as that is where the game has determined the most action so far on the map has been. And I believe this is the...
every single game we've had here in the LPL. We have not seen a ruinous one.
Well, I guess especially in pro play when things are a little bit safer, I would say, although the LPL has been known to buck that trend from time to time.
We're talking about it potentially being anybody's game for a second spot.
Yeah, and right now FPX looking in control of this game, but of course, best of 5, still a lot of League of Legends left to be played. Rift Herald spawned in the mid lane here by FPX. They're going to try to break open this tier 1 tower. Don't know if Sheer has the Demolish or even wants to try to get close enough to proc it, but they're at least going to get a good chunk down, and I'm actually going to finish off the entire thing with the help of that.
Wow. Milky Way's not one of them, but...
You're right. We got FPX starting up this Otacon buff. Looks like RNG do want to contest. Again, likely having to start with Milky Way. He's the strongest player on their team, but they're not getting anywhere close. And there's already bot with the Kalista taking down the Otacon. Now it's Sorrow diving all the way in on the back line, looking to lock down the Ashe, but it goes a little bit too far forward. But his team is there to back him up. Pops the stopwatch just in time. The Aurora will get the first kill. Jiaozu now stuck in the middle of everybody, and 2 kills on top of that neutral objective secured for FPX.
Like 5 blood petals, which is 100 experience. It's not that much.
So overall, like, picking up that objective, very, very strong right now in this current meta.
Yeah. We're doing Baron on spawn, basically. This is 25-50.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I got to get used to the timing of these things. But as we kind of are alluding to at this point, FPX fully taking control of this game number 1. It started in RNG's favor.
It's talking about all that best of 5 work that you have to be able to put in here. And So far, we've gotten every version of a best of 5 so far, or almost everyone. We've got, I think when I was looking at predictions earlier for the series from some of the talent on the show, people were feeling this might be going to 5.
Yeah,
I don't remember yours.
I had a 3. I had a 3 too. Hopefully we get some close games.
Okay.
This one not looking like one of them right now, but we do see a nice push from
a soul here for this team, and after the Baron, they can look for a lot of fights.
Well, you see RNG still hunting, still fishing. Gonna have to come through with that Ash Arrow. Yasu coming in with the TP as well, but with the extra indication, they're able to get away pretty easily.
Oh.
And now Care and Sheer move their way towards the mid lane inhibitor turret. Going to be able to break open the first tier 3 of the game for themselves, while also Bot and the rest of FPX can take down this tier 2 down bottom lane. Fate's Call comes out from Bot, doing a ton of damage here with those spears coming in. Ren not going to be enough, and they're just going to buy their time. Continue to let these waves crash in, take as many of these objectives as possible.
I can't believe the team with 6 grubs is getting actually ran around the map right now. It sucks to see, because Herald and kind of all these objectives, the grubs is a win more objective. If you are already a great spot, it's going to continue to accentuate your strengths. But if you're never actually able to hit
Milky
those
Way,
turrets,
he looked for a flank, instead going to get caught up by the Pop Blossom as well. As the cease and desist here from Sorrow, Bot picks up the kill. And the star jungler for RNG is down to his own
RNG,
team, looking
come on.
for something. Nice shockwave comes out from Tangyuan. Bot is low, will get shut down here by Jakchi. But I don't think it's going to matter. The all-out is coming through from Sheer. He's very tanky here on this front line so far. It is a 3-for-2 in FPX's favor, with Tangyuan and Jakchi trying to find some way to save this game. Ultimate comes out from Care. He uses the dash to go forward, and he goes right underneath the Nexus turret, and that could prove costly. Jakchi picks up the kill, and FPX went 3-for-3 underneath their own tower. Now they're going to need to try to defend this Chemtech Soul that is about to spawn. They are making their way up there, and this time the Enchanted Crusader does find Care. Glacial Fissure comes out. Care will be able to escape without losing too much of his HP. And so now it's RNG without that crucial cooldown. Both ultimates on their bottom laners are down.
Oh, RNG, I think you just need to push. You can give up. Like, yes, you lose the soul, but if you lose this fight, you're going to lose the game anyway.
3,000 HP. Jway coming in, locking down the main. Carries TP. Is it fast enough? Not yet. Tangyuan finds a shockwave onto 3. The soul's already claimed. Bot and Xiaoshu trying to find a 1v1 down there. Milky Way will fall. It's a double kill here for Sorrow, and that is the ace that you alluded to, Hawk. FPX winning the fight, once again only losing their support. They're sending both teleports out to the mid lane to claim game 1 of this best of 5.
Bot's going to try to reconvene with them through the mid wave. You have Sorrow pushing as well. RNG, it looked good in the first 15 minutes, but your lack of proactivity and the lack of kind of in-game shot calling, we didn't get to see them actually start fights very often, leads to FPX. They have all the go buttons, all the go tools, the agency is in their back pocket with these kits, and they're going to take a pretty resounding Game 1 victory.
So it's FunPlus Phoenix